Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Yes, welcome back to Canon Fodder TV. I am actually still out on my trips and in Central South America, but I thought I always had this in my mind to do this show. So I hope you can see me. Although I've been finished watching the game, the Wi-Fi in the house, the hotel that we're staying in, has been very, very, very good. So let's hope it holds out until the end of this post-game preview of West Ham versus Arsenal. Oh, what a game. What a game. I'm going to get into this one from Central America on the other side of this music intro. So that wasn't so bad. Wasn't so bad after all. Yeah, so welcome back to Canon Fodder TV, the post-game review of West Ham versus Arsenal. I don't know where to start. Really, I don't know where to start. Actually, I know where to start. The team sheet. This is the team sheet. So as I thought, Ramsdale would be back in goal. Ben White, we're going to get to him in a moment. Gabriel, Zinchenko, I'll get to him in a moment. Jorginho, Havertz, I'll get to him in a moment. Fabio, Reece Nelson, Trossard, and Eddie Nketiah. So that was a starting 11. And I thought, do we need to take the League Cup serious? Do we need to take it serious? I think we should have taken it serious. Was this starting 11 good enough to show me that Arsenal were taking it serious? Not really, because when we went 3-0 down, actually 2-0 down, and eventually 3-0 down, then we saw he brought on the big guns. I'm thinking, why do you not start these players at the beginning? There's no point in panicking, bringing on the big guns. Start the big guns. Start them. So, to me, it just kind of smacked of panic. Again, how are you taking the League Cup? Are you taking it serious, or you're not really taking it serious? And I've got to say, since we've not won it since 1993, our attitude to the League Cup, for me, has stunk the place out. Stunk, smell. Disgusting. We've got to take the cup serious. And no disrespect to the likes of Kiev or even Havertz and Zinchenko. We just did not take this cup serious until we went 2-0 down and then 3-0 down. Now, getting to the goal, the controversial goal, not for me. One thing I hate to see is zonal marking, where you've got players not protecting or marking a player per se. You've got players protecting an area. So if the opposition player comes into your area, box standard, that is your player. But what you saw was a stream of Arsenal players kind of defending the area, with one West Ham player literally marking or on Ramsdale. So the ball comes in, it's got swerve in it, and Ben White is on the wrong side. He's on the wrong side. So if you can see, I believe that's Gabriel, any player who's on the left-hand side of Ben White should have been attacking the ball. That's what should have happened there. So, you might say Souček fouled the goalkeeper. Well, there's no VAR. And for me, it would have been soft. It would have been very, very soft. But when I looked at that, I thought, what the hell is going on? What's going on? And listen, I know we had high expectations to see we beat Sheffield United. It's only Sheffield United. And you change things, you change the starting 11, you kind of lost that momentum because you've changed the personnel. Again, it goes back to how you're going to treat the League Cup. Didn't take it serious. did not take it serious. And so, as I was just trying to, faff about trying to get the last minute bits and pieces done before I went live, I saw, Odegaard scored a goal. Just when I was thinking, it's going to be 3-0. So we scored one goal away from home at the London Stadium, but it just wasn't good enough in the end. Wasn't good enough in the end. And this guy, Kudos, who we should have gone into the market and got him. I mean, what a goal. I mean, it was kind of a little bit, lucky in the sense when the ball came over to him on the right-hand side, he tried to trap it, but I think it touched his right foot. But quick thinking as he was, he saw the opportunity and slotted it down to Ramsdale's right-hand side, right in the corner. And it was a really good goal. A very, very good goal. But, apart from that, it was basically our attitude towards this cup competition that just stunk the place out. Just not good enough. And then, sorry, because I'm using my laptop, I didn't bring my camera. We kind of panicked because, I think he brought on Rice, he brought on Odegaard, brought on Bukayo Saka. Why not start the players? Yeah, sure, we've got players, again, going to the subs and the kind of second team and the fringe players. Then if they're not up to it, then you've got to sell them. But again, I don't understand why bring on the likes of Declan Rice, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli. Why bring them on? If you didn't really take it serious in the first place, then don't bring them on. You might say, well, in actual fact, we're just bringing them on just to keep them fresh, but they could have sustained an injury. So I'm a little bit confused as to what Mikel Arteta was trying to do. Did he take the League Cup serious? Did he take it serious? I don't think he did. He didn't take it serious. Dearie me. Is there anything else there? No, there isn't. Yeah, just have a look. There's a couple of other stills here, and this is from other angle. So this from the back, and so you can see there, his starting position is already in the wrong place, isn't it? And listen, I'm not blaming Ben White. I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying, literally, this zonal marking having it doesn't work. So we're out. Another year out of the League Cup, and we've got to concentrate on back in the Premier League. We're going to be playing against Newcastle, I believe. So I'm just trying to. Sorry about this. What's happening here? So we need to concentrate now on the Premier League. The Premier League, and I'm thinking, what's happened? What's happened? I don't think there was any need for this to have happened. I don't want to believe it. But again, when I look at the attitude that we have when it comes to playing in cup competitions, it just stinks the whole place out. That's what it does. Right, let me just double check. Feel free to come into a live chat before I do end up this one. It's actually quite early here. It's at 10 to 4. 10 to 4. So I just need to double check and see if we are. I see that there's no comments, no live comments. I think maybe just people are just so fed up. Not good. Not good at all. Right, okay. Let me just double check and see that we are streaming live. Oh, yes, we are. We are streaming live. So let me just do this very, very quickly. So I am back in the UK on, well, actually, officially, my flight lands in London on the 8th of November. but you can expect to see me on the following Monday. I will not be doing any content because you're going to have Gunnar Matters stepping into my shoes. And I did hear his comment on the East Talk. He said, my job is not on East Talk, it was on their back five, that my job is under threat. Keep talking, bro. Keep talking. All right, okay. So I guess there are no more comments here. I'm just trying to, just bear with me a second. I think we have a problem with the live chat. Just going to double check. Yep. Oh. So I'm just checking something because there are no live comments that's come through. So I'm not sure if there's a problem, or maybe it's just the way I'm speaking. People just don't want to hear anything, and it's fine. It's okay. So let's just double check that everything is okay. Okay. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I just think we have to change our attitude to when it comes to cup competitions. It's either we're yeah, sorry about that. I lost power. Yeah, we're either all in or we're not. And when I say that we're not all in, then we don't put on the first team starters like your Declan Rices, your Martinellis, your Bukayo Sakas. You don't put those players in. You just leave it as it is and just continue playing the fringe players. But you can't have 6 of one and half of the other, because the way you started again with the 11, it really wasn't the right 11. And again, I'm going to go back to the goal again. I don't blame Ben White. It's just, again, to the tactics that we have been using for how many years. But sometimes you've got to say that we were beaten by a better team. West Ham were the better team. The midfield, the banks of, the formation, there was no way that we could get through the midfield of West Ham. And that's how disciplined they were. And Paqueta, oh my goodness, another player that we should have brought. Another player. So we've got to fix up our attitude. When we are in cup competitions, we've got to take it serious. We haven't won the League Cup since 1993, which is a very long time. A lot of our fan base have not seen us win the League Cup. So come on, live chat. Let me know your thoughts about the game. Just seeing play that in front of our very eyes. I got to say, I was very, very surprised to see the stream was well balanced. I got better coverage here in Costa Rica than I do in the UK. But anyway, let's go into the live chat. Things are just kind of warmed up just a little bit. And yeah, it says he lost that on purpose to make Ramsdale look bad. Ian, do you think so? I don't think so. He's not that smart, is he? Arteta's not that smart. He wouldn't do that. I don't think so. But welcome back, Ian. It's good to see you back. Moray says Arteta is unfortunate. Is unfortunately what? Colin. I mean, almost in the same time zone as you, Colin. Yeah, because what's the time now? It's almost like 5 to 4, fella. Good to see you in the live chat. Manager, nothing. Say nothing. Hit the like button, people, says Colin. Shiny says, it felt like watching the under 10s. What? West Ham? Or yeah, I'm joking. I don't know what was going on there. Really, no idea. Big fish to fry. Yeah. Just a Carabao Cup. They say another trophy thrown away by this manager. I hope he wins the league this season. If not, I'm done with this manager. It is time now or never. Well, Franks from Zimbabwe, thank you for coming in there. I've got a message here. I can actually read it from my friend James Rowe. I don't think he would mind me reading the message. He says, an awful result, 3-1 away to West Ham, out of the League Cup. To think we have not won that since 1993. It's an absolute disgrace, in my opinion. Only 3 trophies available for Arteta now, Alex. No trophy, no job, in my opinion. P.S. I hope always well in Costa Rica. Yeah, everything is well in Costa Rica. And even though that result happened there, I was just relaxing because I'm in my room now. I went, okay, all right, yeah. Almost fell asleep. Yeah. Since 1993. Got to change our mentality. Bigger fish to fry. Did he say that? Bigger fish to fry? My goodness. Okay, Colin. Colin says, Havertz. Oops, let me kind of brighten this up a bit. Okay, here we go. There we go. Here we go. So Colin says Havertz is nothing more than a £65 million passenger that manager will play to justify his stubbornness, and tells us about picking up good positions with buckets of waffle. Well, Colin, I did see the comment in our WhatsApp group about Emil Smith-Rowe being injured. I mean, I've not had a chance to verify whether that's true or not. You've got to believe that if he was not fit, that he would have played. And he would have started. So I've not got any information on why Emil Smith-Rowe did not start. But in regards to Kai Havertz, I'm still looking at a player who, to me, is playing without any confidence at all. I mean, a couple of times when the ball came over to him, and rather than putting his foot through the ball, it was just so not even half-hearted. I'm thinking, just hit it. Hit it, boy. Hit it. But he's lacking the confidence. I'm thinking, why are you lacking the confidence? I don't get it. I don't get it. But I don't know. Let me have a quick look and see if there is any news. And those of you watching now, probably you can tell me whether it is true that Emil Smith-Rowe has picked up an injury or something. Let's see. Right. Okay. So I'm just looking at. Well, I won't read it from there. So let's read it from a reputable platform. Why Emil Smith-Rowe is absent from the Arsenal squad for Arsenal West Ham Carabao Cup clash. Right. So from a reputable platform, they're saying, or they're claiming that Smith-Rowe has sustained an injury. And do you know how, those of us who knows about playing vinyl records, and when you listen to your favorite record, all of a sudden the needle gets stuck on a particular part. And I feel like I've been listening to my favorite record, but the needle keeps getting stuck on the record. Emil Smith-Rowe injured again. So there's going to be a massive question mark on Emil Smith-Rowe, whether we have to seriously think about selling him. We might have to think about selling Emil Smith-Rowe. Injured again. When he was playing against Sheffield United, and of course Havertz, I look at Emil Smith-Rowe, and I'm thinking you fit in so nicely in that position there. Whether it's the number 8, well, part of the number 8, the number 10, definitely. free flowing, the understanding that he has with Reece Nelson, and even more so Eddie Nketiah. I get it. I understand it. But then I'm not going in hard on Kai Havertz, that is. All right? That's a disclaimer. I just see Kai Havertz, again, lacking the confidence. And I'm asking the question, why? Why are you lacking the confidence? Your teammates were so desperate to give you the ball to score that penalty against, I can't remember who it was against. But sure, you would have thought that would have been the watershed moment for him. But we're looking at a player who does not have any confidence. So what do you do? And I know some people are going to be watching me and say, actually, Alex, the stats tells the story that he is doing a good job because he's done this, he's done that, and that's why he's in the team. I am not convinced. I am watching a player who is playing with no confidence at all. No confidence. So I'm not blaming him for the result. I'm not blaming Ben White. Actually, no. I'm not blaming Ben White for the results. It's just our attitude overall, and it stems from the manager. The attitude just completely stinks. It smells up the place. And we have to change our mentality. Again, we have not won the League Cup since 1993. And a lot of our fan base have not seen us win the League Cup. That makes me feel old. That makes me feel so very old. All right. Okay, let's have a look. What else do we have here? One trend remains in pressure games at the end of the season or cup competition, elimination matches. We fold like a who is that on? Well, it's on the manager, isn't it? It's on the manager. There can be no getting away from it. He might say, well, in actual fact, I set up my players to get the result done. That's fair enough. But ultimately, it lands at your door, Mikel Arteta. It lands at your door because you pick the players. We might say, actually, the players didn't turn up. Why not start with the strongest 11? Show us that you're taking this cup competition, serious. But you didn't do that. It was a mixture of having the fringe players, and then we went 2-0 down and then 3-0 down. Then all of a sudden, you said, oh, in actual fact, I want to take it serious. I want to show everyone I'm taking it serious. Go on, Mr. Club Captain, Odegaard. Go on, Declan Rice. Go on, Bukayo Saka. Go on, Martinelli. Bring it back now. Too little, too late. Too little, too late. It's as simple as that. Yeah, Geordie. Yeah, away the lads. Saturday. Is it Saturday? Saturday, 5 p.m. There were many variations of personnel to keep Havertz out of a starting 11. Too many players outperforming him. Out of a confidence, this is not bitty league football. I do not care. Well, I understand. But I'm looking at a player for some reason is playing without any confidence at all. And you have to ask the question, how do you help the player overcome the lack of confidence? Do you continue playing him, or do you start him from the bench? And I thought for Kai Havertz, that's how we should best utilize him. Have him come off the bench. But we've got other players who should be starting ahead of him. And again, I'm not blaming Kai Havertz. I'm blaming the manager. Oh, this chair is so comfortable. I might take it on the airplane with me. It's so comfortable. Anyway, 11 players started. 3 are going to normally start for our team this season. Too many. And that, Colin, that's what I said at the start of the show. That's what I said at the start. You've changed the dynamics, haven't you? As much as I might say, where it was only Sheffield United banging 5-0 and Nketiah got a hat-trick, it was only Sheffield United who will be relegated. And then you go into the League Cup, you make all those changes. You've changed the dynamics. I just don't get it. Let me close these windows. Okay. There we go. Right. This one up here. So yeah, that's the news in regards to do I have a still photo of okay, yeah, here we go. Emil Smith Rowe. Apparently, he's sustained an injury issue, and you got to question whether his future. Does his future lie at Arsenal? Does it lie with Arsenal? Questions have to be asked. I do worry for him. I really do worry for him. And what was the other thing I actually wanted to talk about? Sorry, let me just take this off the screen. Was quickly about the starting 11. So I did say Kievor came in. Didn't have really the worst or even the best game. It was just substandard across the whole field. Jorginho, Zinchenko, we know he's doesn't have a nose for defending. Going forward, yes, the dynamics going forward, the triangular plays, the inverted of the invertedness, but going back and defending, he doesn't give you the best cover, does he? Not good defending. Getting comfortable in this chair, man. All right, just a few more minutes before I wrap up this one. Sorry. So yeah, so we're out. We're out of the League Cup. Another year, another season. I want to know your thoughts before I finish this live stream. Actually, I think maybe West Ham could have had more goals, to be honest. They kind of fluffed their lines a little bit in the final third. But listen, a win is a win, isn't it? And a defeat is a defeat. So come on, guys. More comments in the live chat before I end up this show over here. Come on. You know where I stand. I do not see as winning any major honours with Mikel Arteta. Calls the shots. Well, the thing is, Colin, maybe you have forgotten. I am also in the same camp as you. I've said that I cannot see us winning any major honours this season. It might be contrary to what I've been saying about trying to predict and guess how many points we can get ahead, maybe the next 4 games. But I'm looking at how we are. There was no pressure for us last season. And we surprised, Arsenal and the players surprised us how close we got, yet so far. So close, yet so far. But this time around, and I get it, the squad has improved. We've got more quality. But now the pressure's on. The pressure is always going to be on now to win the Premier League. And we're not going to win it. So, yeah, 3 more. So 3 more trophies. Yeah. We're not going to get any closer. We're not going to get any closer. All right. Okay. I think probably we have come to an end, I think. Let's have a look. Nothing more than PR, new kits, excessive waffle, moral victories, win the dog, may win something, I guess. Give that dog a bone. About the kits, I'd rather not go in that. I don't want to talk about the kits. That might get my blood boiling. But listen, you pays your money, you takes your pick. If you want to go and buy this new, was it crocodile kit? Good luck to you. Good luck to you. All right. Okay. Let me just have a last check and see if there's been any comments. Oops. Let's have a look here. Oh, dearie me. I've just seen some of the comments. Colin, have you seen the comments in our WhatsApp group? Yeah, almost 20 years waiting for the Prem. the Premier League. I'm not getting any younger, ha ha ha. But it's necessary to make us suffer like this. Disrespected Cup. This is what Colin's saying. Disrespected Cup. I simply do not believe winning mentality is built on losing any competition. Ramsdale is likely broken in confidence now. Yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll read the rest at my leisure. Yeah. All right. So there's not been any. No one's commented on our X platform. X marks the spot. What's this? A Kmart lawn chair will remain. Fold. Great show, guys. I'm sorry. I'm very disappointed. Do you know what? I'm not disappointed. To be honest, I'm not surprised. But to say I'm disappointed or upset, no, I'm neither of these. I've got other more important things to be getting upset about. I'm away, Central America, doing, some trying to do some business. But I'm not worried in the least. I'm not upset, or I'm not even angry. I'm just really not surprised. I'm not surprised. Pesci, good evening. Says Mikel Arteta has just never read the game earlier. I don't know what to say. Really, I've got no idea what to say about. Sorry, yeah, there we go. About young Mikel Arteta and all the stuff about he's a great manager. In order for you to be labelled great, you have to have achieved something great of noteworthiness. And that word great has been banded around just so easily. He's not a great manager. He's not won major honours. So how can he be a great manager? He's not a great manager. Yeah, I give him his dues that he cleared out a lot of the rubbish. I said rubbish, but a lot of the players that he thought weren't going to take him anywhere or play the kind of style of football that he wanted. He needs the club to play. I understand that. I'll give him his dues on that. But at the end of the day, as an Arsenal supporter of 40-odd years, all I'm concerned about is us, the club, the players, winning major honours. That is all I'm concerned about. I don't know about you. I'm not a stats person. I don't go in great on stats. I'm just, if I was somebody who back in the day loved to go to the pub, I would have, been down the pub talking about Arsenal. But that was not the way that we did things or do things. But I'm just like a normal supporter who just happens to have this platform that we've worked on for, how many years. Just talking about Arsenal the way that I love to talk about Arsenal. And sometimes when you talk about the Arsenal or the way that I talk about Arsenal, people do get upset because when you give an opinion, as Brian Clough said, when you give an opinion, it always upsets. Oops, what's that? You always upset someone. But I will continue giving my own opinion until I am tired of doing this platform. I'm going to continue doing that. Nobody gets a free pass on Canon 40 TV. And here's a disclaimer, actually, because we're streaming live concurrently on Canon 40 TV as well as Guna Matters. I've got to say, actually, just because I have my opinion, Guna Matters might not necessarily agree with me. So there's a disclaimer at the back end of this live stream. Yeah, nobody gets a free pass here. I'm not a stat man. Not a stat man. Again, our attitude towards the League Cup just stinks. Absolutely stinks. And so, if you're telling me, we're not going to take it serious. I want to protect my players. I give the fringe players a run out. Then don't play the likes of Declan Rice. Don't play Bukayo Saka. Don't play Martinelli. Don't play Ødegaard. Don't play those players. Just let it be. We're losing. We've lost. That's it. Just continue playing the fringe players. There was no need to bring on those players. And it doesn't matter whether, the King Marvel, Martin Ødegaard scored the goal. Just don't play the players. Or play the players. Play them. Anyway, we'll ask her where. I will ask where you are. Oh, but I said I'm in Costa Rica. I'm in Costa Rica. Yes, Alison, this is APL, not La Liga. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Do you know what? Like 20 minutes longer than I actually thought that I'd been going for. And yeah, a disappointing game for many of us, but not for me. I'm not overly surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised. It is what it is. Sometimes you have to admit that we're beaten by the better team. Well, West Ham, the better team, where they appeared to come with the right mentality and attitude. They set up with banks of four in the midfield, so we couldn't really get through. And when we had the ball, they were snapping at our heels. No quarter was given. No quarter was given. And Ben White, the wrong side. On the wrong side. His starting point was on the wrong side. And this, zonal marking rubbish. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. And then finally, Emma Smith-Rowe sustaining another injury. Another injury. Anyway, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gonna go and relax, chill out, might listen to some music. And it's still quite early here, actually. What time is it here now? It is now 60 minutes after the hour of 4 in the afternoon. Central America, Costa Rica. Yeah. And you know what? There's a lot of rain over here. It's the wet season. But the next time you see me will be, actually, let me just double check the date. I will be back on Monday, the 13th of November. And this coming Friday will be the Easy Talk hosted by Guna Matters. Yeah, I'm still going to give my time. Yeah, well, I'm going to be back in the UK on the 8th, but officially back on the channel on Monday, the 13th of May. So join me then. But until then, this has been Cannon Fodder and Guna Matters. West Ham 3, Arsenal 1. Until then, take care, and I am out. Do you remember this?